Alright, in the what? Another? This guy's playing random and he's getting his second mirror in a row. It's Chosendeer playing his elves.
Yep, but let's see if he adjusts this a bit. Versus Frenchy coming up with the druid in the top right with the wonderfully orange elves.
More complicated than I thought.
Beautiful color. It's like the setting sun. You just gotta love it.
So do you
For
prefer
my
it for
beautiful,
dark
beautiful
elves,
elves.
or normal elves?
Both. I like the normal elves in white. They're looking really good in white.
Okay.
Anything but blue.
I like the dark elves in red more actually.
Oh yeah, that red's pretty good as well.
Because then the infiltrators just end up looking like Romans. It's pretty good.
Today I saw dark elves in turquoise, and the infiltrators look really good in that.
Oh.
The rest of the army, not so much, but the infiltrators, 10 out of 10. Wolf doing wolf things, munching on people. Has gotten a health nerf, so down to 800.
Yeah, that's pretty weak. We've seen it die a lot. And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say that the wolf explosion is just... it probably needs to go back to what it was. People got pretty good about these explosions.
It was a weird nerf, honestly. Like, it wasn't that prevalent like some other builds, like just left side build. It was kind of a weird nerf, like, and you just kind of put yourself out of focus.
Yeah.
And there is a cost affixed to it. So, yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's
sure
strong, it's very good combo.
Deep waters heavily.
Yeah.
If you want to play like that.
It's one of those things that's really frustrating for new players to come up against. But once you get used to it, you can kind of work around it.
Yo, what's happening here? The hunting cabin of Frenchy is empty.
Ooh. That is unfortunate. Like, looks like he either wants to prioritize the wood. I do that sometimes. I just disassign the workers, just to get those guys spawned in the right ones.
But everything's full. It's a mistake for sure. He must have misclicked it or something. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's probably a misclick. Like I've sometimes done it where I was just going around the map and then I wanted to click something and then I unassigned workers from something and didn't notice for like 5 minutes and I was like, oops.
I sometimes do it when I try to teleport and I accidentally click on like the unassigned workers button when I click a building.
Yeah. Just, ugh. Well, let's see if his attention should be relatively close. So it's usually only a problem if it's somewhere like on the fringes of a sector where you don't go very often. There we go, fixed it. So got lucky there. Pathfinder is swooting away from the wolf. I'm sure that's a word. I like how its correct characteristics is wildlife. A feral creature. Even the Pathfinder is a feral creature.
Is it?
Yep, and it's a humanoid of human-like shape and anatomy. Elves are human-like. You heard it here first, boys and girls. They're the elder race, but of course the humans taking all the credits here. Technically, humans are probably elf-shaped in most universes, right?
Yeah, yeah, because the elves are always like the old race. Although I'm not sure what order they spawned in on EO, but some lore boy can help us.
What's weird? Elfanoid?
Terrible.
Elfanoid. Sounds like a weird Star Trek race. The Elfanoids are coming.
And the Shrine of Growth should probably be upgraded at some point.
Yeah. By the way, Frenchy with both the Godstones in the middle.
It's a big problem. The banners need to be cleaned up by the Ranger or else.
Well, the Shrine of Growth are already up on both of them. Frenchy is definitely loving that advantage. And holding those middle banners with the Godstones gone is just... Oh.
Yeah, the only other Iron Sector is like your third one. Your third flag and where the Wyverns are.
Yeah. We did establish earlier that the Wyverns are no more accessible, but I think they also... Didn't they get nerfed in an Iron total? I can't remember if they get enough to buff the side sectors, the corners.
Side sectors got buffed. They have 400 now, up from 200.
Ah, okay. Excellent. Oh, Wolf goes down. Shot in the back by a magic missile. The most abundant Dungeons and Dragons spell ever, at least in video games. Just like every villain, magic missiles, magic missiles.
It's even the thing in Warhammer.
True.
It's everywhere.
I mean, they do look pretty damn fancy. I think the only more ubiquitous one is Fireball. That's just the gold standard.
Yeah, everyone has that. Everyone has fireballs.
I would just really wish. I want to see
Blizzards as
EA
well.
make a Magic game and then just patent Fireball, because that's something they would do.
Oh god.
Put a patent on Fireball. EA Games. Play the market. Pay to game. Some nice cutthroat cleaning up action here.
Kind of stands for evil assholes, but that's fine.
I just want to say, they need like a really big, you know, Perry the Platypus or Phineas and Ferb, like Doofenshmirtz Incorporated. Evil Inc. Evil Inc. EA Inc. Just a massive tower. Like a black tower, obviously. An evil lair
Have you seen the
headquarters.
movie The Black Tower? It's pretty good.
Not yet. Isn't that like one of the Stephen King thingies? I can't remember. No,
It's
not
pretty
Stephen
new.
King.
I'm not sure. But it might be actually, like...
Is it Black Tower or Dark Tower?
Is it the
Or
Dark
is that
Tower?
too different?
I don't even know anymore. Now I have
What?
to Google it. Hold on.
What is this world? Oh, Druid gets rudely interrupted by the Revenant Warrior.
Ah, it's Dark Tower, you're right.
It's like with Matthew McConaughey, right? And Idris Elba? I haven't seen that one yet. I heard it got pretty bad reviews, though.
Did it?
I don't know. But I don't mind. I don't watch films for the reviews. I can usually get something out of most films. Even the bad ones. And then I just take them for what they are. Oh, the Druid is actually solo clearing those Revenants.
Which is nuts. He usually doesn't get to, but considering that he's on level 4,
Yeah.
he can do stuff.
And just
Comes with a
completely
lot of
left
brute
alone.
force.
And that was the early Workforce upgrade. So the Sanctum is already up. Workforce is done. Oh, we are already 8 minutes in. The banter has taken over. But yeah, it's like Chosendeer with the 6 pop at minute 8. Like, I am known for my late growths, but Chosendeer just takes it to another level.
What about Frenchy? 0 pop? What is happening? Why is he not taking a piece of
you're
food
right. I
guardians?
was looking at Chosendeer. Like, units when you have a druid.
So if anyone's wondering why we're talking about freaking movies and stuff, it's because there's absolutely nothing happening here. That's just the add the mirror. Until, you know, tier 2 gets going, really, that's when suddenly a lot of death will start happening.
Like the tier 2 is just such a luscious fruit that you just want it, so everybody doesn't even try to rush anymore.
No.
And it is for fair enough. We just seen what the druid can do to these early guardians.
Yeah, I mean, why would you waste your food, right? Just put
Yeah,
down an extra
exactly.
woodcutter and just get it done.
I mean, I think it would be worth it if Chosendeer would adjust to like the low cooldown stun build with a long range, and then get just 2 protectors early to keep his army more resistant to his opponent's army, and then you can still guardian spam kinda. But I mean, why risk it when you won't have it practiced? You most likely won't even know of that build before I mentioned it. It might also just be shite.
Yeah, someone's
Because
gonna really
I haven't
experiment
played
with
enough
that.
on this current patch to really properly work it out. But I'm pretty sure it should work pretty nicely. Oh god.
Ooh, that
And now
sounds
we have
scary. Good that you
Wardens
left.
out. Yep. The Wardens already had their inner sight. I mean, all the Elfians look so amazing. I think that's one of the reasons why I don't like them. And then the Wardens are just kind of bland. They're just like walking guys with like javelins and then just have some rectangles attached to them.
They're okay.
Like, they don't look really elfy. They're okay, but I don't know. And probably also the stiff cloaks. When they run, they have like super stiff cloaks. And I really am a sucker for animations. And no, that's a no-go.
Yeah, I guess they should be a little less stiff, but that's hard to do,
Oh.
to be honest.
On another note, their helmet, if you click on their portrait, like their helmet, their cheek guard, it just looks like a Victorian beard.
It
And
does.
I just want to punch him in the face. I don't know why. He just looks like a Victorian slave driver. Just such a punchable face.
Just make Wanderers they're better looking.
Exactly.
Easy on the
here
eyes.
comes the crush spirits creep. Look at that wyvern. Look at the damage. And yeah, barely like just tickles the boys. 25 magic resist on top of crushing that. He cancelled that early.
Oh, why is that? That's strange. Should be seeing another. Don't lose that warden for free. Come on. Oh, he's gonna lose it though. Ooh, almost another too. Alright, but Beaver does go down.
I just love how just points at him, just like this one there. Kill him. Oh, the Guardian Conga line though.
That's an interesting way
Single
to go
file.
about it, going for that specific one.
No.
I guess Chosendeer won't know about it, so good move.
Yeah. He kind of like he has to make something work. And taking that corner sector would be pretty nice.
Yikes!
Jesus.
That was a big one. There's
But
no
that's the
beaconing
problem
here.
is the Guardians. Yeah. By the way, the druids have been buffed like normal druids. Fun fact, elves also have other druids. They got buffed back to, I think it's like 10 HP per second now. In
Yes.
combat AoE healing. So I think they're definitely worth picking up now in tier 2. I haven't experimented enough with it. But maybe on certain maps where you kinda can go for a little bit heavier stone and then go for aggressive Shrine of Thorns, you might have the Heart of the stone over for some Heart of Forests.
Wait, the Shrine of Thorns, is that... Do people do that now? I've still never played against one.
I do it. I think no. You know what the problem is? I've done it and it's actually pretty good. The problem is the repair is bugged. It actually doesn't repair.
Yeah, I've seen that it doesn't
I've sent
repair.
that bug report in, and I think that was after the recent patch, so it shouldn't have been patched out yet. So that's the problem with it. It just doesn't repair, even if you have resources and everything.
Oh, dude, Frenchy
Otherwise, it
just
would be
picked
pretty
up-
good.
He just picked up that thing. But yeah, I've noticed that before as well when I played some elves and I made one just to try it for the memes and it didn't
Yeah.
do anything, right? Because any
It
damage
is
is
pretty
permanent.
good. It is relatively squishy, but if you upgraded it, the AoE damage is pretty decent. Like it's basically like a wyvern chain lightning with a little bit lower punch to it.
Yeah, I
but
played against
it
that
is
like
pretty
a
decent.
million years ago.
Yeah,
around
so
launch.
level 2, level 3 Shrine of Thorns is good, and if it would repair, it would actually be useful. On certain maps. For example, like Old Battlegrounds Middle, since you can't place much there anyway.
That's where I played against it, actually. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Or even like, usually you can't, like if you push that iron sector in front of your base, it's a really good for like cut-off place. You can put it down there. So if it would actually repair, it should see some use there. But we'll see. We will see.
But where is the... It's Frenchy shopping. Bought the Heart of the Bear. Didn't equip the
Oh.
ring yet. Oh, there it is.
That was a big
Still
whiff
at
on the
8
hail of
grand.
arrows. Hey, what did he buy?
Armor.
Ah, okay. Oh, the shielding amulet as well. Interesting. Wait,
Yeah,
did he pick that
that's-
up from a wyvern?
He's got that from the 8 o'clock one, yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, god, the
Ranger
crush.
barely can move. What? He canceled that.
No Noya's command on this map. So you can't get the full 100% here.
Well, there's still
But you can
one
get
left.
pretty fucking close to it. Well, no, you can only get it from golems, and there's no golem on this map.
Really?
Yep. You can't get the yellow-orange items. You can only get
Okay.
blue items from wyverns.
I actually didn't know that.
So you can also can't get the -20 ability or the +0.5 focus per second ring.
That makes sense then.
There we go. There's a nice hail of arrows.
And this Shine of Thorns is actually definitely dead. Honestly, the Wombo combos haven't been the best, and Chosendeer's army is humongous now compared to that of Frenchy.
Yep.
So it's a matter of can the Druid delete this army somehow by repeatedly doing the
Did you see
combos.
that obliterate? That's why my personal style is go heavy power, just fire, and then level 2 obliterate very early. And with high cooldowns, you can just spam that and just delete entire armies. Like, you do have to kite a bit, so you can't... If you don't have the Treant's Grasp, I add that later. But, you basically just kite with the Druid and just delete entire armies, because you just do so much damage. And they can't really chase you down, because they're already taking so much damage, so they have to walk through the fire.
Yeah.
So you're
and then
relatively
there's
safe.
Treant's Grasp as well. So even if they
Exactly.
do chase, you just put that down.
Because the thing is, with the Treant's Grasp, Alan's Fire, Alan's Wrath, it's a lot of cast time to actually get that out against something that has stuns. So
really
the Ranger
is.
with cooldowns would be able to stun shot him out of most of that value. That's why I've switched to that playstyle, and it's really nice. Especially with the heals on kill. Against certain factions is really nice, because you usually, with the fire, you always get a kill at some point trickling in. So you're always proccing that, which buffs the units, as well as your guy, so you have a budget occultist. Because on level 3 it also buffs your, like, resistances. Oh, actually on level 3 it gives you more healing on top of it. Great, now I can't remember, but it's good. That's the point
Well,
I'm
we
making.
can take a look. It's the
It also scales with
Flesh
power.
to Life, right?
Yeah. I really like it against Dark Elves and against Orcs.
So
Just because you
regen,
keep
armored,
killing.
and empowered.
Yeah. Because that also means like your units around them stay alive, they do more damage, stuff like that. Pretty nice.
What is Frenchy buying? Oh, he's got 9k, holy crap. He can buy another ring then, and a helmet, and weapon, all that easily. But in the
there we-
meantime, he's losing the middle.
Exactly, like Chosendeer is doing really well here. Frenchy has actually not bricked his economy, he's just not producing fast enough. He has a 4 growths.
He's got a Noria's command in the shop, man.
What?
Yeah, there's a
Are you
Noria's
serious?
command in the shop.
Okay, never mind. Is it the full 25 one?
No, it's a 15 one. The shop one's always
okay.
worse a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like if it's a full 25 one, like I thought maybe they added on like the maps where you can't get it otherwise. I'd have been surprised.
Well, I mean, Crush Spirits is still like 92, but oh my god, that was a great
Yeah.
Wombo combo. But 92% it's good enough, you know?
Yeah, you might be able to say that. With a fair degree of confidence. Yeah, and this is like, what's it? He's level 7, yeah, that's where he gets out of control. And that's where you need the range on the Ranger. Haha.
That's right.
Fun
It's,
alert.
it's actually a really good thing for Chosendeer that he's taking control of the center areas. Now, let's see if he can somehow keep it, because that's
Yeah.
like the most important moment of the game now.
Basically, he needs to tech to tier 3 and then kind of capitalize on it. Because Chosendeer, usually you can starve him out if you kill his army. Like, he's gonna delete a lot of your army, but if you know you have a good economy behind it and are producing, you usually are remaxing faster than he does. Usually. But he's looking pretty relatively healthy. He does have 7 idle workers. Looks like some food ran out. So that's something that or happens to him quite often. He runs out of food and then doesn't transition fast enough.
Well, Treant's Grasp going down in the middle of that, and actually Druid gets bounced over. But
Yep.
that
Oh
should
god,
be a
one combo,
combo.
combo.
Oh!
And with the obliterate on the back of it.
Yeah, those Wardens got really low just now. They can't come back again.
Yep. And again, I apologize for riffing so much on Frenchy. It's just I'm most familiar with his playstyle. Because he's active, pillar of the community, actually out there laddering like a good man. Ooh. 4 iron mines in the northeast, by the way, for Chosendeer. So the economy is strong with this one.
Oh yeah,
but he needs to start dodging this.
If you don't dodge, you die. Oh! Ouch!
Yikes.
There are a bunch of ballistas as well behind this, so If Frenchy does this again, these bases are gonna get run over, man.
Yep. Chosendeer, 112 pop cap. So the pop cap's fairly even, but also that's another reason why maybe tier 2 druids are not a bad idea these days.
Yes!
Just
Yes, I mean,
just to get the
they've been
backup.
buffed for a reason, and they're not a tier 3 thing, like the
Yeah.
other units in that building. Oh, I
And
love these
Chosendeer does
preemptive
definitely have the
casts.
stone for it. He doesn't have the wood. But
Dude,
doesn't have the-
oh my god!
Oh.
Gets knocked down the last possible second.
Ooh, very nice. Wait, was he silenced? Oh yeah, the stun silenced. I keep
Yes, it
forgetting now.
does. The
On level 2.
arrow
Another
is so
reason
good.
for concentration and bullseye and range. Keep that bugger silenced.
This is
I love him.
absolutely insane.
But he does go crazy if you don't deal with him properly.
The hold is so good.
Yeah. And that's why I like the obliterate play with him, because it's a bit safer. You can just shoot that thing from so far away.
All right, prediction on the hero damage here. I'm not sure. Have you got any ideas?
I'm gonna say, let's 121 minutes. Let's say 150,000.
Yeah. I'm gonna bet on the high end and say 200,000.
Very possible, very
This
possible.
entire army is gonna be gone.
Rip
Oh my
in
god, that's
pepperoni.
even the damage potentially.
Yep.
If that wasn't enough, protectors have been upgraded obviously to savage blows. I'm
So-
not sure that Chosendeer has that. Oh, he does.
Let's talk about how to nerf Crush Spirits without losing its identity. So either you have to get rid of some aspect of it, like the slow or the resistances, or you make it really short range so the druid, like it's basically a punish for an overcommit on the enemy's side. So you still have to debuff the values because getting it up to 100% is insane. But if it's like half the range that it would be now, you could play a lot better around it, and it would be riskier for the druid to actually go in and try and go for it, because then
Maybe.
he's in range of everything else.
But you
on the
know, if
receiving
it's
end.
just a nerf, if you look at the enfeeble, that's not so strong in it, right? It's
Yeah.
like minus not even 50% now. And if everything got moved closer to that, like let's say you would cap it at 60 when you have all these additional factors,
Yeah,
that could be fine.
could be, yeah. I still like a more situational spell, so like more risk versus reward.
Yeah.
Because if it's just like a semi nerf thing, then you probably just end up not bothering with it, because it's nothing half and nothing full. Because you just might end up just being better off just to do damage instead. But well, we'll see. Maybe they'll figure something out, or they rework it. They're not above reworking, so we're not getting like content updates, but like slight reworks are not out of the complete question yet.
No,
Just like
that should
with
be
the Plague Bringer.
fine.
Yeah.
No idea when they'll do the next batch, but I'm pretty sure they will want to get the Warrior of the Depths fixed. And then this could be part of it.
Oh god, the choke battle. We all know where that's going.
Yikes. Army's already taken a lot of damage without the total wombo combo, but it's gonna get horrible in a moment. Some really good knockdowns by time, but not nearly enough.
Yep.
And she's
Yeah, it's slightly unfortunate that Chosendeer ran into a double elf mirror on random with an elf main. But that's
It's
the risk you
not
take when you
ideal.
take the random.
Still a great random player.
Oh yeah, definitely. Random is really hard. I should know because I pretend I am one, but these days I'm an elf main. But if it's like with any RTS, if you're just slightly out of the loop, it's so hard to adjust to every little change.
Okay, 200k. Let's go.
Very, very nice. And that's a 2-0,
Oh,
right?
not even close. 96,000.
Oh.
I lose more than you lose, I guess.
Wasn't quite long enough. Elves, well, I think it's because elves don't have that many bodies on the field,
Yeah.
so you can't hit as many people as with it. So it's not as impressive. Like you can't, like goblins basically just take up 3 goblins that are like 1.5 guardians. So it's inflated values, so to speak. since they take up more volume.